Hey everyone, how's it going? Just thought I'd do a video here, sorry, my hands are shaking, I'm a little cold. I stopped at Peavey Mart on the way home. There you go, Peavey Mart. I don't think you have them in the States. They're kind of like a Princess Auto Harbor Freight with some farm supply stuff. I mean, they sell tools and automotive stuff, all sorts of stuff, like a hardware store and farm store combined. I stopped there. The reason I stopped there was because this was the store's grand opening. There's a couple other ones in town, but this one's a huge store, really nice, super nice. I wish I could have done some video when I was in there, but they just opened today and there was like nobody there other than like 25 staff members. And I don't think they wanted me walking around filming things. But anyway, the reason I stopped there was for this hole saw set. PowerSonic, just screams quality. 16-piece hole saw, ensemble de 6. And just has a whole bunch of sizes. Pretty complete set. Goes as small as that. There we go. There we go. This little one. Fingertip size. To as large as this thing. Hand size. Those are official measurements, you know, hand size, fingertip size. Comes with the arbor and everything, and whatever this is. Allen key, which should be in there. Let's get rid of that. But yeah, there's the various sizes it has. And it comes in its own little plastic case that I'm sure feels really cheap and will probably, doesn't even close properly. Oh yeah, it's not bad. Anyway, I wanted that. What did I pick that up for? No, I don't remember. It was on sale, $16.99. Not bad at all. So I got that. The other thing I picked up at Peavey Mart was some Gorilla wood glue, indoor-outdoor use. I had a big bottle of it, but unfortunately I left the top open and it's gone all to shit. So rather than screw around with it and try to take off the dried layer top, I'm just going to chuck it and get that. I also bought this for a reason I'll explain later. This I bought at Home Depot. Clear lacquer, Home Depot. Turquoise lacquer, Home Depot. I bought them for the guitar. This is the bottom part that I fixed up somewhat. The inside's all white because I used Kills on it. This thing absolutely reeked of smoke. I left it outside for like a week. Did everything to it to get rid of the smoke smell. Nothing did it but the Kills. Smells good now. Anyway, so I repaired what I could in there. Sanded everything down, sanded down the outside. So there's a few spots that need to be fixed, like right there you can see. And it has been fixed before because that looks like auto body filler in there. It looks like pink Bondo. A few little spots, not much in the back. I mean, there's a seam where the wood joins, but I mean, I can't even feel that. You can look, and this had like not binding, like a striping kind of thing down the middle at one point, obviously, that somebody spray painted black over. I wouldn't mind duplicating that if possible, we'll see. But anyway, that's what the turquoise is for. This back and sides are going to be that color. You're probably thinking, ew, but it'll look cool, trust me. Wait till you see it done. So I did that. I cut out this out of the plywood I had, just to do a test thing. And I used the torch on it and stained it and then cleared it a little bit just to get a look for a feel for how that would look. It looks pretty cool. And so then I went to the actual lumber store and bought some maple. This is 1/4-inch maple. Oh, dropping everything inside here, hold on. Okay. Or sorry, this is 1/8-inch maple. And it's hard to see, but it's got a really nice grain. And I cut it so the grain runs this way rather than lengthwise. I don't know. It's always lengthwise, so I thought I'd do it that way. This should turn out really nice when it's stained. It took me a long time to get it cut to fit in. If you look, there's a shelf or a joint there where it fits right in perfectly, which is kind of hard to do right now. But anyways, it fits perfectly there. I had it in there. So my plan is to glue that in, use the clamps, let it sit for however long. So I got the hole saws that I was showing you to drill the hole out, the sound hole in here. And then I just got to fix this up a little bit. And this will be painted green. Because this is such a snug fit, there's still going to be like a I don't know, like a 1/4 millimeter gap or something, like not even that much. That's just, anyway. That I'll have to fill, which is why I use the cheap LePage wood glue there. I'm gonna fill the hole until it fills right up flush. And then once this will be painted the turquoise color, this will be burned and stained, and I'll do some kind of edging around it to hide the joint. I don't know if I'll just do a black edging or maybe a white edging to look like some kind of banding. I'm not sure yet. But that's where I'm at. It's actually coming along. This shouldn't be too hard to fix up at all. It shouldn't take me long. And that'll be ready to go. So I was hoping to get it done last weekend, but this weekend it should be done for sure. This time for sure. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, so that's the new maple. You can see when I back up a little bit, you can see the grain a little better in the maple. Maple kind, yeah, maple kind, yeah. Yeah, there's the glue. Picked up some guitar strings while I was out for a couple of guitars I got a couple new guitars. And whenever you buy a guitar, usually people put new strings on it, but these guys didn't. These strings look 100 years old, they're on the guitars. So that's where I'm at. Just thought I'd update you guys and let you know what's going on. This looks really cool, but this should look even nicer with the nice finer grain, and I don't know. Maybe I'll do something with this. Maybe I'll make a clock out of it. That'd be cool. A wall hanger guitar clock. I don't know. No idea. But that's kind of the look I'm going for. And it should look really good. Keep in mind that most of what you'll see on this one here will be like the light colored part here. So that and the turquoise is going to look pretty cool. I'm sure there's some of you out there saying, ew, but you'll see. It's a kind of standard Telecaster color. So it's what I'm going for. See how it turns out. If I don't like it, it's easy enough to sand down and change, respray. I originally wanted to go all wood, but sanding this down, I'm looking, there's just filler all over the place, and it'd just be too much work if even possible. So that's where I'm at. Thanks for watching, and you guys in Canada, if you have a Peavey Mart, check it out. They have some really cool stuff. Their tool selection isn't the greatest. I mean, a lot of cheap tools, a lot of Titan stuff and that type of thing, but the prices are pretty good. I mean, this hole saw is pretty good for 17 bucks. Like I said, if I drilled holes for a living, I wouldn't be going with this. But for drilling holes in guitars and the odd other time I need it, it should be good. The only other hole saws I have are, sorry, I'm gonna close the drawer here. Not even that drawer. Yeah, just a few hole saws that came with this drill bit kit. That's a real mess here. So yeah, nothing even close to the size I need. I did pick up this Milwaukee one. It was on sale at Home Depot for like 10 bucks. And it's a diamond. See the diamond? Perfect for cutting holes and glass, tile, that type of thing. But yeah, anyway, I just grabbed it because it was on sale. Really good price, like 25 bucks cheaper than regular. I'm gonna have to build a shelf to put all these plastic blow molded cases everywhere, you know, with the stuff in them. I gotta do something. It's getting too cramped in here and full of junk, everything. There you go, and it's snowing as usual out there again, but it's not terribly cold, so it's all right. So I'll probably do another video on the weekend, and by then you should see some actual progress on the guitar. Thanks for watching, and take care.